Hello, everybody. My name is The Counselor, and I need everyone to subscribe to Missy's Relationship Talk podcast on YouTube right now to support our growing community.
The Missy's Relationship Talk podcast. Missy's Relationship Talk podcast. And I am The Counselor, and this is Missy here. And we're going to start this podcast thing out, and we're going to need everybody to subscribe to the channel, tell a friend, share it with a friend, and we hope that you will be enjoying the topics that we'll be talking about. Today's topic was an up and down decision. We talked about some of the things that's been on our mind lately. We talked about some of the court cases and different stuff like that, and then we kind of came up with overall what would be a title for some of that stuff and what's really going on, what's the bottom line. And as Missy said to me, a lot of stuff is based on money, right? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, a lot of stuff is based on money. It's a new age of coming up. It's a new come up stage where people are coming up in any way they can, even if it means to tear their brother down, even if it means to tear somebody down that's promoting or supporting good causes. This is kind of just brushing on the subject of pocket watching, And my question to you all in the audience is that, are you known to pocket watch? Can a person that you become interested in be attractive to you or get a chance with you if he doesn't have a job, if he doesn't have something visible that he's doing on a higher level, if he's not hanging with a certain group of people that's known to have money? Can he qualify without having a whole bunch in his pocket? Do you want to have any touches on that, Miss? This is our show,
guys. That's kind of funny, guys. Basically, counselor, audience, everyone wants someone with money, right? But at the same time, it's a two-way street. A man wants a woman with money, a man wants a lady with money, and you just have to look at both sides, you know what I mean? Because sometimes a person can have all the money, but they really don't care about you. They can have the money just to be begging you in. You don't know if they are a J-cat or, someone just trying to wheel you in for the money, and I don't pocket watch. I pocket watch, but at the same time, he pocket watch my pocket also, because we in this thing together. We not separate, So that's all I have to say on that for right now.
I pocket watch your pocket?
Yes, you do pocket watch my pocket.
Do you?
He always called me a pocket watcher because I wants to know what's in his pocket.
But
I have to keep up with his money. I have to keep up with it.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure that he's
that.
doing the right thing with his money. He wants to make sure that I'm doing the right thing with my money. So therefore, we together with this.
Okay, so it's pocket watcher relationship syndrome. That's cool. But I didn't know that. Okay, now, I just want to throw this in, excuse me for cutting in real quick, but I wanted to say this about our beginnings of our relationship. At a particular time, just to be honest, I had been in relationships with individuals that couldn't or chose not to help me. It was more like one-way streets, and it was a number of them, especially after changing my life from where I once was. Life was kind of difficult, and I was making a lot of bad decisions. So when I was making those decisions, I didn't have any money to even support a relationship. But the when I stopped doing the messed up stuff to myself, stopped using substances, and got back in the field of or in the position of a relationship, the people I would date didn't have any money. You know, they couldn't help me, and I could barely help them. And so it was kind of interesting. And when they did get a few dollars, they didn't help me. So when I met Missy, it was different. You know, Missy was a very caring, giving person, and she didn't trip off anything. And so it touched something in me. I said, this is different. This is different. This stands out, right? This is something I've been praying for and hoping for. And so I remember, you know, just catching me. I said, I'm going to get her. I'm going to connect. Because nothing else felt, it was like a natural high. You know, if I were to try to put it in words, it's like a natural high, and it possessed me, you know. And some of you been in that kind of thing too, and you don't know what it is, you can't explain it, you can't sleep, right? And you're just thinking about the person that you met, right? And you ask yourself.
So now he's paying back.
Yeah, now I'm paying back.
Now he's paying back.
Now I'm paying
and
back.
I appreciate it, and I love him, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Nothing I can do about it. Still
I take care of him, and he take care of me to the fullest.
Yeah.
We don't always see eye to eye, and we fight, but at the end of the day, we like two peas in a pot. You can't shake it.
Yeah. So that's interesting. We've moved into an area where pocket watching is not a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing, right? Relationships, right, take work. It takes work on both sides. Relationships take work on both sides. And so I got a signal from the camera person that we're going to cut this off for now. Thank you all for attending Missy's Relationship Talk class.
Until next time, see you guys later.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.